In a surprising turn of events, the burial of former Zambian President Edgar Lungu has been halted. This happened just moments before the private ceremony in South Africa was set to begin. Mourners gathered in a Johannesburg church were informed of the court's decision only after the funeral mass had ended. To understand the mood in Johannesburg, let's take a look at this brief news clip from SABC News, capturing the atmosphere among mourners as they received the court's decision. This footage is used under fair use for news commentary and reporting. All rights belong to SABC News.
For now, there's no burial, and the morgue can't continue with burial procedures. They will then have to wait when the matter is back in court. Only then a decision, a ruling will be made by the court who has a final say in this matter. It will finally be resolved in the courts of law in Africa.
This incident is the latest chapter in a complicated dispute between Lungu's family and the Zambian government. His family chose a private burial in South Africa instead of a state funeral in Zambia. However, the Zambian government took legal action in the Pretoria High Court to intervene. The Pretoria Court ruled that the burial would not proceed, citing an agreement between the parties. However, it remains uncertain when the funeral will occur, with a possibility of waiting until August. The disagreement is rooted in historical tensions between Lungu and his successor, President Hakainde Hichilema. Lungu's family claims that he wished for Hichilema not to attend his funeral. This feud reflects ongoing political strains that linger even after Lungu's death at the age of 68. Initially, Lungu's family wanted control over the funeral arrangements and the repatriation of his body. The Zambian authorities, however, sought to take the lead on the funerary decisions. The government initially agreed to a state funeral, but relations soured as the details were negotiated, prompting the family's shift to a private burial. President Hichilema has expressed his belief that Lungu, as a former president, should be laid to rest in Zambia. He stated that Lungu belongs to the nation of Zambia. The court proceedings have provided strict deadlines for both sides. The Zambian Attorney General, Mulilo Dikabesha, must present his amended notice of motion by July 4th. In turn, Lungu's family must counter with their opposing documents by July 11th. The judge indicated that the entire matter will be reviewed during a special motion set for August 4th, 2025. The government's stance emphasizes that personal wishes cannot override public interest. A similar issue arose with Zambia's founding president Kenneth Kaunda, whose family wanted him buried beside his wife, despite government intentions. Kaunda was ultimately interred in Lusaka against his family's wishes. This ongoing dispute highlights the fraught relationship between Edgar Lungu and Hakainde Hichilema, a relationship colored by past political conflicts that extended into their respective legacies even posthumously. As we observe these developments in Zambia's political landscape, it's crucial to stay informed on how such disputes unfold and affect the legacy of its leaders. If you'd like to learn more about this situation or join the conversation, comment below and subscribe for more updates.